Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program, where you stay on there. You was built fine. We built you in the last episode, where we're gonna see if we can't do this whole landing thing again, but not so hard this time. So I'm also going to let's have a quick look on the Kerbal thing. How high is the land on the Mun? Mun landings. So we're gonna. Yes, you can hear the birds. Bloody hell. Nah, that's too much information. Don't want that. Screw it. We'll just try again. Oh, and in the crew, we have Jebediah. Go away, Jebediah. No, we're having Peter Baelish flying this mission, just to annoy the Omega Demon. Yes, you've got to annoy demons. Never let demons have their own way. Save and launch. Well, if Joe or Omega's in the chat right now, we've just been told people would watch it. If I could ever get a regular time set up for the stream. Why do I not seem to be actually focused on the ship? Yeah, I'm just sort of randomly over there. Oh no, I guess we are focused on the ship, that's fine. I never checked for staging. Disengage you, send on the solid boosters. I can't remember how well this flew, so that's probably a bad idea. Then go off onto these, which are on a asparagus-style split-off. That looks right. Annoyingly, the Twitch thing's in the way, not the Twitch, the X-Story thing's in the way for me to actually see what's going on. And we have the parachutes on a separate stage. Let's put the other button for over here. Surface info, we probably won't need to keep you up for that much longer. And actually, just curiosity, techs for mech Jeb. I'm curious to what tech we need to get before we get the greater control for mech Jeb. There's a Steam page which tells me, and I know there's a Reddit post which actually links you to it. Oh, that's one of the mods we got on. Little background noises from Kerbal Command. And every time I talk, they try to talk. I'd like you to hear them separately. Let's see. So it's them two. Oh, screw it. We're going to launch anyway. So, let's start off fully throttled. And I guess we just... Actually, smart ass. Let's get rid of the surface info, because I don't really need that. And I'm trying to remember. I know surf can be used. I don't remember what these are. Right, 91 of them is for pointing straight up. And roll is spinning round that way. So you're trying to do something when I execute that, so that's not good. Pitch. If I try pitch 0, execute. Right, so you're firing the yaw and pitch, so that's still wrong. Let's keep pitch at 90, try hedge at 0. That has you pitching down. So Stalin never played at democracy. That's a surprise. This is why I like to... Oh, I've set you at 60, so obviously that's not gonna... I know I was taught to use this. Let's see. Using smart ass to get into orbit. That's just for normal tutorial even. I know you can use this to get a perfectly circular orbit. Okay. Allows you to set headings left, right, pitch up and down, and twist and roll. So the first one's left, right. So we want that at 0, or is it classes at 180? I'm pretty sure it's at 0. So I'm going to trust that this is right, because if you look now, it's stable and we're going. Screw it. Engage. Launch. Oh yeah, it doesn't want it on because it doesn't use it. Now the idea is to tilt the pitch over to 0 as we go up. I believe you guys told me 10,000 was the point to start it, so we'll get rid... Oh, actually, leave you at 90 now because I don't remember... Are you executed or are you unexecuted? I can't remember. I've flown this into orbit already, so I'm trying to learn how to use a mech jeb so that we can, you know, get going and start doing a few more missions at a time, hopefully. And if I can learn to use it, then we might even get somewhere. 1,000 meters. I have to get ready on the staging. So it looks like we're going to have to dump these rather soon. 18 seconds-ish. Yeah, they're not going to take us up to 10,000. We're going to have to go on, rely on the liquid fuel engines, but they have got us a good chunk up in the air, so I'm happy. 4,000 and maybe 5,000 and we'll ditch them. There we go. And we're easily gaining back up speed. We should be fine just to stay on full throttle, because we're not going to accelerate that quickly. I think we'll be out of the majority of the atmosphere by the time we get into it. 7,000 meters, getting ready to do the rollover. Actually, probably ready to drop the first stage as well. Let's... that's not the one I thought would be changing. Yeah. Put you back on 90. Put you to 45? Execute. Oh yeah, we need to drop off one of them. Are you gonna go where I thought now? Actually, revert to launch. Got it wrong. Right, so 9090, you'll be up. See, that has me straight away trying to roll. How about if I put it on 180? Just has me rolling the other way. 360. I'm curious. Execute you. Just launch and see what happens. You're going to lean over straight away from the looks of things. See, rolls at 0. Why are you rolling? Oh, you just decided that... Yeah, so this is the correct way. You just decided that you had to, like, be facing the opposite side to me. Okay, I think I remember it now, and that's probably why when I was checking it, it wasn't working before. I put MechJeb on the opposite side. Because MechJeb wasn't facing me, it's decided that it was the wrong way. Okay, now I understand. Let's see, though. I don't want to use this too much on the mission. I just want to see if I can get a decent orbit with it so I can remember how to use it, and then we'll go back to manual controls. Get ready to activate the staging. In about 12 seconds. I've got to get used to using the maneuvers anyway, so we'll definitely be using them in orbit. And 3, 2, 1. Screw it. Full throttle. And left, right, up, down. And roll is obviously spinny, spinny. So 90-90 is straight up. If I tilt that over to 45, the top one, then we should start leaning over to our right, which is the correct way to get an easy orbit, if I remember rightly. Yeah, right. 10,000 meters. 45. Execute. It's not how I expected you to behave. Okay, try 45 here. Okay, you might be behaving how I wanted you to now. I'm not quite sure. But using the smart ass, it should keep the inclination... Oh, I didn't... drop the dead weight, like you're supposed to with an asparagus stage. Yeah, that's the only way you're going to get up there with any reliability. Or any efficiency, sorry. And my apoapsis is getting up there, 44. Drop off that stage. Once we see about 100, then I'm going to, hit X, and we're just going to launch off. And hopefully, I was hoping to use these 3 engines here as the transfer stage. But as long as we have this middle bit as the transfer stage, that should be fine. And you should be fine to land and get us back. 69. This hasn't been the most sensible launch. Peter Baelish isn't dead yet, at least. And is the chat broken? Test. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Stay on the screen where they can see. And X. Okay. Now then, we're going to be wanting to be burning exactly with the horizon. So execute U. Add maneuver. Burn outwards. Bit far, burn outwards. Just a sort of semicircular orbit. Actually, more than a semicircular orbit. A semicircular orbit is going to definitely make me crash, isn't it? 94. 119. 114. Screw it, that's close enough. Come back out of here. In fact, turn you off. Exit out. Let's dip our nose a little. We should have plenty of electricity. Okay, so 1 minute burn and basically a minute to it. So, start burning now. That's not a 1 minute burn. God's sake. Yeah, about 30 seconds to the node and then we'll start burning. Let's hit T. Getting some coffee is not a bad idea. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, when I don't see anything tweeting along, even, not even the MooBot, I sort of make the assumption that it's not working. Because it happens a lot that it doesn't work, which isn't a good thing to say about Twitch, because it's still the better of these streaming services that I've tried. But I wouldn't particularly say it's perfect. Get ready on the X, we should be fine. I'll just check the apoapsis here. Keeping you reasonably steady. It's dropping a little, but it shouldn't be dropping that much. Or it shouldn't have to drop all that much. Crap, we might end up 8 seconds. Yeah, almost certainly. We're going to have to drop onto just a single engine, which means we're going to have to burn for longer than I had planned. And we still haven't got the orbit, so we might be okay. Oh, crap. We're also drifting off the target. So let's get us back on there. See what happens when I don't have a smart ass controlling me? But tipping up a bit more should correct for it. We have an orbit, which is why we now have a funny shape. And 100 and 128, that's fine. It's not brilliant. Not as if I've used MechJeb for the entire thing. We don't need surface information. Delta V is still useful. If you look, we've actually got only a little bit more Delta V in this, like, 3-tank setup as we have in a half-tank, I think it is, on the main body. Oh, no, it's probably a full tank. Yeah, it's still a full tank, but these... Oh, 4 engines. 4 fuel tanks are only providing maybe 20-25% more Delta V. Oh, I'm looking at atmosphere. I want the equivalent in... It's even less. Almost the exact same Delta V. Finally managed to catch this Kerbal stream. Is Mez still alive? I believe he is. We have Peter Baelish flying this mission. We'll consider having Mez fly the next one. It's nice to meet you again, Mezzo9. But let's now... It's probably going to be best doing it at the apoapsis, because anything moving there is simpler. Oh, wrong way. Stick you out to about the right point. Unfortunately, we haven't got the easy intersection like we did last time. Oh, we've got one there, though. How close do we get? We spend about an hour captured. I think that's fine. We've got plenty of fuel. I should be able to burn that back over. Oh, it's fine, Mez, for interrupting the recording. I just seem to generally do it now. So we got the maneuver there. Can I tweak it to get it any better? If I burn less, we'll get the intersection early, which is probably even better, actually. Although, doing that, we are getting less time, you know, captured by it. But I wouldn't mind using less delta V to do it. Bring up the nav bar, because it should tell me the delta V required. It's going to be about half the stage, and we do need to get captured afterwards. It's going the wrong way. That's working. Well, set as target, yeah, but I'm actually more bothered about just having the periapsis number. Can you, no, don't. Just want the number to stay up. Getting lower, we're arcing around it more. 63. There's no atmosphere, so I'm thinking 63 is fine. And it gives us a couple of hours in there. I don't think we need to adjust it anymore because we're inclination, so what we would adjust if we went normal, anti-normal, is basically perfect anyway. So we should be okay. Does anyone know a good name for a text-based adventure game? A good name for one? I don't think there's ever really been a good name for one. That is 934 delta V, which is a bit annoying, but... Okay, I can maneuver from here? Yeah, we can, good. And... reset the SAS on it, that should be good. It's saying a 1 minute burn, but I don't... Actually, no, I probably do believe it, because we only have about 2 minutes of total time use of this engine in a vacuum, so... Quillwood Quest. Oh. I think that would be a good name for a text-based adventure for Quill 18, yes. Say fan... Welcome to the stream. I butchered your name. Sorry. 22 minutes to the node, though, so let's speed up a bit. Actually, 10 times is still 2 minutes, so let's go really, really stupidly fast. Come on, keep coming round. Basically, on the node, we should be okay. Why does my Twitch chat have lots of W's in it? Not in what you guys can see. Sorry for butchering my name, by the way. And 1 minute 2, it's a 1 minute burn, so we really want to be doing this at about 30 seconds. How am I supposed to pronounce the name? I'm terrible with the fact that we have a Mr. Coaster, the gentleman with 1998 on his name. I can't say his first one, so he's just Mr. Coaster. If I have to, I will come up with another nickname. Okay. I think we're actually okay to come out of the orbital view so we can see our spacecraft. And it always looks bad to me when we're sort of like burning down a bit. I know it's the correct thing because the maneuver node is telling me so, but I just don't trust it. Okay, and at this point, let's start burning. There we go. 30 seconds to the node and a minute burn. That's almost perfect. Almost. I guess it's going to be wrong. We're burning off our delta V. I like how it tells you the delta V here, but without MechJeb or another mod, it doesn't tell you what delta V you actually have. It tells you how much you're going to need, but not how much you have. Okay, well, that's node in 5 seconds, so we're about halfway through. You're going up. Thank you for following, gentleman who I can't pronounce his name. Wait until we get the contact. I'll hopefully try go for the full node. Actually, crap, we're drifting off. SAS, you're supposed to keep me on the node target. I guess I was wrong first. X. Okay, I buggered it up. Add in another maneuver node. Can I adjust this so that it works? Yeah, that's about right. So, start angling myself towards that. It's hardly any burn, but it should be enough to get us active. Safani. Reset the SAS. Time to burn is in about 1 minute. And it looks like it's a nothing node. So I'm actually just gonna... There. That looks quite good. I'm happy with that. Safani. Thank you for following. Let's see. So, we've got our intercept. We've been to the Mun before. We just crashed a little bit hard into it. What do we have left to try and do? Land on the Mun. Technically, I think we did land on the Mun. Tell that to the guy whose face is now currently burnt into the Mun's surface. Transmit or recover scientific data from the Mun. Okay, actually, do we have... Let's just pop back to the Space Center, because we can always come back here. I've seen a few other people and say that basically, after they've done the Mun thing, they get a mission to plant a flag on the Mun, so I want to... No, not build a new spacecraft. Exit this. Safani. Sorry, I'm just saying it over and over again in my head so that I get it right. Explore Mimbus. I do want to take you. We're not doing that yet, though. Explore Ike. I want to do. I do want to rescue him, but we're not going to pick it up just yet. Plant a flag on the Mun. Yes, I knew it would be there. And we're going to be doing that anyway. Scientific data from around Kerbal. 5 years, I'm sure I can do that. But yeah, let's, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.